Hi, my name's Rev Matt Taylor. I'm one of the two vicars at St Mary's Church in Rushton, and I'm here to speak to you a little bit about what's happening in our church for Advent and what Advent means to me and how I prepare for Advent. What we're doing at the moment, not just on the Sundays but during the weeks, are doing all sorts of things which make us remember the season. On a Sunday we light candles at the beginning of the service. At the moment we're up to 2 candles, and as we go closer to Christmas we'll light the other candles and we say a prayer. The songs we sing in our services are also Advent style carols or hymns or music, either sung by a choir, an organ, or a band with lots of different sorts of instruments. So we prepare through things that we do together by lighting a candle, by the music we sing, and also by some of the things we say to one another. So some of our groups during the week will be doing all sorts of different events. Our mums and toddlers group will be thinking as we move towards Advent about the Advent story and preparing themselves for Christmas Day. So a variety of things we do is to prepare ourselves for Advent, both in the services and also in the other smaller groups which meet around the church as we think forward to the day when we remember Jesus' birth. Obviously the church itself is full of different Christmas decorations right now. On one of the doors we have a very large picture of stars in the sky and angels above a nativity scene. We have a Christmas tree, we have angels hanging from some of our lights, and so we're kind of generally preparing ourselves and the way the church looks as well, not just what we do together. For me personally, I prepare for Advent by just reminding myself of the story, and so as I each morning sit down for my prayers, which I do most mornings, I think about some of the parts of the story, and I think about how back in the Old Testament that Jesus was foretold to be born in the place of Bethlehem, and what was going to happen to him was foretold 500, 600, sometimes 800 years before actually he was born. And I remember those bits from the Bible that tell me about that. And then I read the accounts of what happened, really understand what really it meant to have Jesus coming to earth and God, the King of the universe, in a small little baby's form. So all these things come together and prepare me, both in my own mind and heart, and also in the hearts and minds of the people in our church, for Advent, over this period of Advent and Christmas. And one of the other things we are also doing is Advent is often used in a way to think not just about when Jesus came the first time, but also when he will return. And we've had a series of talks thinking about not just about Christmas, but about the future and about what Jesus is going to do when he comes again. So all these things come together in this time of Advent to help us to concentrate our minds and our hearts and to strengthen our faith in Jesus. So that's basically how we prepare, both myself and the church, for Advent.